Hello YouTube, how you doing? You looking forward to some new Cryptbeards? Cryptbeards XXIV, I think this one is. Heavens above, that's a lot of Cryptbeards. That's a crazy number of Cryptbeards. This is a pretty special Cryptbeards as well, because today we're playing on an embark that has been previously suggested by many people. Telia's fabulous embark. Ooh, exciting, isn't it? I've only caught glimpses of it in Salford Sal's channel when she was playing it, and I know for a fact that there are some certain charming features of the landscape that might well be worth taking a look at, so I'm excited to play. I think lots of people are actually playing this, and I think Sal's even going to be editing together a few videos out of various people's playthroughs, so hooray! Let's hope that looks good. Hello Claycree, how you doing? Heard you getting excited about this embark for a while. Yeah, people mentioned it a while ago. Sal's been promising... The thing is, Sal promised to hold my hand through setting it up, and then I sort of like left it to contact her, and then like about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, went, oh, help me please. And in the end I had to turn to the Discord and get Ocelot to help me set it up. But hopefully it's all correctly done, and I haven't papaved it, but we'll see. We'll see. 6 more until we get to the good Cryptbeards. Cryptbeards XXIV, he says, very desperately trying to do basic addition in his head. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. That's what computers are for. Oh man, I had a teacher. I think many of us would have had this teacher who says, oh, what are you going to do? You're going to carry a calculator everywhere you go? They're looking pretty fucking silly now, aren't they? Yeah, fuck you 1980. We are all going to carry calculators everywhere. Ha! Cryptbeards XXX. Oh my goodness, how did I not see what you... that one flew straight over my head like a Boeing 747. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, now that we've blathered on and given the YouTube video a nice 2-minute introduction of idiocy, let's have a little look at our embark, shall we? What are we taking with us? Are there any suggestions from chat? Do you guys have anything to put forward as an idea? I'm guessing a couple of alpacas or llamas, something like that, something milkable, something shearable. Maybe. Hello, Dr. Phineas. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Maybe some chicky-turkey goblet type thing, something that lays eggs and can be eaten. Or maybe we're just going for pure, like, grab a couple of cans of beer, a couple of picks, and off you go. Maybe we do that. Bears, says Righteous Boner. Only have 400 what? Holy shit. Holy shit. Triple X Cryptbeards. Pwah, imagine that. It'll be almost entirely audio descriptive, though. I don't feel like we'd get away with... in fact, to be honest, knowing how terribly off-piste I can get, I don't think even audio-only sex stuff is going to work. It's going to get too graphic. People will be like, Mike, you can't say that online. Brr. Anyway, where are we? Take 7 dwarves. Good idea, Dave. Good idea. Kind of mandatory. Can't take any... Well, I mean, with a lot of buggering around using DFhack, I could probably take more dwarves, or fewer dwarves even, but I think we'll stick with the vanilla layout. Sheep are best, says Cupo. Only animal with horns, milk, and wool. Oh, horns. That's a good point, actually. I almost never use that kind of horn crafting. Not bone crafting, it's a distinct form of crafting. You can back out and restart and use points in DFhack. Nah, fuck it. Let's play what we've got. We can't be buggering around any longer. It's 5 minutes to midnight. It's barely Sunday. Let's just get this rolling. Let's start going. I'm going to start by making Vutokmeb, a miner. Because I always do. And, 1 point should do in each, just to get them rolling on the mines, just to get them rolling. It's a surface fort with a lot of trees, so I'm guessing put all points into rabbits. Oh my god, surely you don't need to. Surely, I mean, rabbits, mythologically, you only need, legendarily even, you only need 2. I mean, it helps if they're male and female, but you only need a few rabbits. I mean, statistically, if you take a random sampling of rabbits, I mean, how long will it take before you're guaranteed to have a male and a female? Well, I say guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. You could start with 1 dwarf by exiling everyone but the most important dwarf ever. Oh my goodness. Hello Stone, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. It is almost midnight. It's a very auspicious time to be starting. It couldn't be more auspicious if it was either like an equinox or an actual new year of some variety. Triple X Cryptbeards, live to your ear orifice from the pink place. That's right. The pink place. The plink place, that's very different. The plink place involves air rifles. The pink place is sexy time. And yeah, I mean, ideally, I feel sex and air rifles don't really go together. I suppose it's not, like, you know, impossible. It seems like there are obvious dimensional possibilities there, but, you know, as in terms of physical dimensions of objects. But, I mean, it doesn't feel safe. It feels like a bad idea. Lots of sharp edges. Don't. People don't. Don't, please. Just, I mean, no. Definitely not. Anyway, now that those horrible images have been purged from my immediate thoughts, let's try getting ourselves a woodcutter / carpenter. That's right, he's a / carpenter. He wears a top hat covered in belt buckles with long curly hair, and he makes things out of wood while sort of gyrating. Oh no, wait, that's someone else. Then we're going to go down. This guy's going to be a mason. There we go. He's our Perry. Just one tip. Just one little point there. Just to get him going. Just to get him moving. Now, miner, carpenter, mason. What are our other 3 embark peeps going to be? What do we do with them? It's a big embark with lots of plants and wood. Please reserve a dwarf for the Pope T100. Oh my goodness. Are we going to go through every Cyberdyne Systems iteration of combat robot? Is that what's going to happen here? Is that we're going to have some kind of portmanteau between the papacy and Skynet? Is that what's going on here? Mind you, was there a T5000? I don't think there was, and we definitely had a Pope 5000 last time. I mean, I feel like there's some it's a very difficult sort of marriage, I feel, trying to come up with, like, things that mesh between the Cyberdyne mythos, the Terminator mythos, and the Catholic Church. I mean, it's difficult. It's very difficult. Hello, Arctrekt. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I started reading Dr. Phineas's thing about sheep, and I was about to say, thanks for sheep. If you're taking a set of sheep, you should probably make an animal caretaker. That's not a bad idea. It's not a terrible idea. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to say, let's make our animal caretaker also a candidate for leader. So, is that a bad idea? Is that a good idea? Will they have enough time? Fuck it, let's get experimental. Let's go crazy. So, animal caretaker. We could just give everybody an animal caretaker. Fuck it, animal caretaker. Bosh. Okay, and on top of that, we're going to give them just a teeny little dose of leadership. That should be just enough to give them the mayoral position, or expedition leader at first. Where are we? Have I missed it? Have I gone past it? No? Appraiser? We do need an appraiser, don't we? Leader? Leader, down the bottom. There we go. And bosh, there we go. Nice little point in leadership. So, leading and looking after animals. What else do we go for? These last 2 positions here, I think we want a manager. It's nice to have a manager out the gate. So, I think what we'll do is go for organizer. There we go. And I mean, it could be a broker, or it could be a bookkeeper, which is the skill record keeper, of course. Or I could go for a broker record keeper kind of combo, but the problem with that is whenever you get one dwarf with 2 jobs, they seem to immediately lose their marbles. They seem to get very cranky very quickly. I'm not saying they don't on a thematic level, Dave. I'm not saying they don't mesh on a thematic level, but, you know, it's once you get down to the fine grain of the mythologies, I feel like there's not much commonality. There's not much commonality. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But hey, it all gets very 40k very quickly in my mind. It all gets very 40k very quickly. Okay then, I'm going to go for a record keeper, I'm going to go for an appraiser, and then bosh, that should be a nice dwarf to take with us. Okay. Yeah, I was going to go with that. That's what I thought, Dr. Phineas. Give it a crack. So, we've got 2 copper picks, 2 copper battle axes. Don't know if they'll be necessary, hopefully not. Dwarven rum, wine, plump helmet spawn, pigtail seeds, cave seeds, blah, blah, blah. Giant beaver tripe. Okay. Yum yum. There's not a lot of food there, but that's okay. We should be able to. We've got a step ladder. We can start getting fruit off trees if there's loads of that knocking around. Let's go get some sheep. Let us use the advice of Cupo and take some sheep. Sheepy sheep, sheep, donkey, horse. I keep calling unicorns spiky donkeys, and my daughter's getting absolutely fucking livid with me. She hates it. Oh, Daddy! They are not spiky donkeys! I shouldn't do it, but I can't help myself. I really can't. We'll have a ram and a ewe, but we won't take any lambs. A lamb's any cheaper? No, they're the same price. Why would I fucking take them? Makes no sense. Why would you buy lambs? Dave Velociraptor says gypsum. Gypsum. That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's go get ourselves some gypsum. N-G-Y-P. Oh, no. Powders. There we go. Gypsum plaster. Bosh, we'll buy 5 of those. I doubt we'll need much more than that, will we? Or will we? I don't think we want to take glass or bulimic rhinos. Heavens above. Glass or glass making stuff. The Pope 5000 was a prototype. He was half a Pope and half a machine. It surely should be the Pope 5050. He sacrificed his body to combat the vile Skynet. Long may be he remembered into the cyber archives of the Papal Empire. Heavens above. He sounds like Jimmy Space. Amazing. Cavefish, says Claycree. That's not a bad idea. That's a very good idea, in fact, because they will allow us some shells if we can't acquire them elsewhere. Although, freshwater mussels do appear to be a thing. Let's take up to 30 cavefish. Why not? Oh wait, no, not cavefish. Cavefish, it's turtles of some kind, isn't it? Or are cavefish turtles? I don't know. Oh, you mean name it? Oh yeah, it's a namey. I see. You want to name a dwarvy cavefish. A dwarvy cavefish? Oh my god. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I appear to be having a slight collapse. Thankfully, it's a psychological one, not a physical one, because that would be... well, would it be more worrying? I don't know. To be honest, either's bad, right? I don't think a psychological collapse is much better than a physical one. Anyway, where were we? Pigtail thread. I think all this stuff is muchness, but besides, other than taking a shitload more rum and wine, I can't think of much else to do. Maybe I'll take some egg layers. I mean, what are we going for here? Turkeys? Chickens? Cavefish sounds like the name of a dwarven STD. Oh my god. I've got fish in my cave. I can smell them. Yuck. How horrific. Hello, XXIV. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. How you doing? You just caught us getting ready to embark on Telia's fabulous embark. And I can't quite decide what to take. Normally I take 10,000 points and just, spam loads of gear with me, but now I've only got 200 points left. I'm not really feeling anything. I'm walking through the aisles of this imaginary dwarven IKEA and finding nothing. Then again, I mean, it's not really an IKEA, is it? It's more of a pet store with all these animals knocking around. I mean, I could take rabbits, but I feel like I'm being baited into a trap, so I don't think I will take rabbits. First time here? Well, welcome. Thank you for choosing this place to do some dwarf fortressing. Well, to watch some dwarf fortressing, I suppose. Hope you like it. I think... Shall we start looking at names? I think we need to start looking at names. Well, of course, the fort, as we know, is going to be called Cryptbeards, because I always call my forts Cryptbeards. Don't want a front compound, do we? Guiltwill. Oh my goodness, maybe we do. Can I search here? I think I can. Let's go for... No, we're not going to go for random ones. We're going to use the right one. We're going to go straight for it. E. There we go. Select C-R-Y... Ah, there we go. Cryptwill. Nope. Let's go to the rear compound, and then we'll do a search. E. B. E. D. Bosh, Cryptbeards. There we go. And I would put 24 on the end, but I can't, so I won't. There we go. Done. So we're Cryptbeards, and we are going to be the group called The Fractional Page, The Confusing Letter, The Ferocious Lens, The Salve of Principles, The Figure of Telling, The West Gates, The Willful Rag, the sweltering tomes, the seal of reverence, the heavenly ships, the messianic pulley, the emerald chamber, the responsible knife, the roof of escorting, the rock of waves, the infinite salves, the palisade of glows, the glaze of harmony, the attic of singing, the circumstantial chamber. That has a certain something to it. Has a kind of murder mystery vibe. Something is calling to me about the circumstantial chamber, but I think we're going to keep going. Always wanted to play this game, but afraid to start. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say anything that kind of bigs up the educational the content. The educational qualities of my content. I'm not going to start saying you will learn from this. But if you were going to learn from any Dwarf Fortress stream that I was doing, one where I'm doing the Embark is probably the best place to start, right? That would probably make sense. Anyway, not the circumstantial chamber, let's do something else. The pillars of locking. The contingent vault. The prime chamber. I like chambers. Chambers are ringing a bell in me. They're making me want it. The admired dies. The theatre of competitions. The mythical cave. The stoked ship. The snarling tools. The palace of incinerating. The old irons. The metal of ways. The fountain of glazes. The cradled arena. The ceiling of recluses. The absolute rack. This place is an absolute rack. No. The fair clasps. The lucky rag. Didn't we have a lucky rag a minute ago? The flags of dwelling. The blockade of roughness. The tight banner. The faithful earth. The hail pulley. The syrup of barricades. The staff of evening. The trustworthy boats. The trumpet of funerals. The roof of groups. The hot helm. Ooh. Now, this has a certain Pink Place vibe. I could go with the hot helm. Mind you, I feel like it's too close to Bowel Cudgel, and that was last week's news. We want something fresh, something new. The relic of enjoying. The humorous boat. The pulley of cobalt. The trade of chapels. The crypt of triangles. No, it's Crypt of Beards, clearly. The cobalt trade. The pale syrup. The ignited clasps. The rocks of conflict. The gravel of influencing. The narrow boulders. The mechanisms of sacrificing. The mansion of drums. The tongs of shade. The pure gem. The ignited shaken labours. The hatchet of heaviness. The sacrificial knives. The coal of princesses. The crested chambers. The responsible trumpet ropes. Now, I think we'll go with that one. Stemel Sak Zul Godin is difficult to pronounce, but the responsible trumpet ropes sounds perfect. You can interpret that any way you want. You can project on that all you like. I love it. So, escape, dump, bosh. There we go. So, last call on taking some extra shit before I just dump stuff into dwarf skill points, I think. The faithful machine. The cyborg inquisition. The mechanical missionaries. The holy androids. They're all very invested in this whole robotic pope meme, but I've got no idea where this is coming from. I could take some dogs, I suppose. I suppose it's better than not having dogs if you want dogs, right? Is it? I don't know. War dogs don't seem to be that great. Mind you, they can be good chaff. They can distract people while they're getting a hammer in the head or a knife in the face. Let's take dogs. Let's breed some war dogs. Female war dog, male war dog, sorry, and a female war dog. Let's double down on the war. Okay, and then we'll just spam the rest into rum and wine, I suppose, and maybe some plump helmet spawn. Something along those lines, maybe. Cats. We could get some cats, but I mean, there's a lot of. I don't know. You could get a lot of cats. Ooh, did I get another animal? No. Alright. 1 point left. Okay, plump helmet spawn. There we go. Everything's spent. Let's embark. I did press the button. Oh, you gonna go? You gonna work? You gonna take us into Telia's fabulous embark? Is that how it's gonna work? You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Ugoshkel. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labour comes sustenance. Whether by bolt, plough, or hook, provide your dwarves for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here, at this place, Momosderad. Cryptbeards, strike the earth. Lovely. It's good, we're in. We're starting. Oh, hello Sal. Sorry, should have put my mug down. Oh, okay. I didn't realise it was an eternal meme. Crazy. It's a big world. It takes time to do anything. It's taking a little while to get in, isn't it? It's okay, though. It's okay. We should be good for 30 frames a second, right? Question mark? It's only 4x4. I've done 4x4 embarks on the regular. On the reg, yo. This voice puts in the ambiance. Ooh, lovely. Maybe I should try and do some spaceship noises. Soothing spaceship noises. Does anyone else get those coming up in their YouTube recommend timeline? Like just ambient soundscapes that are supposed to be like a starship bridge or something. I mean, it's great. But do I really need a 10-hour video? I could just put like a 20-minute one on loop, right? Or then again, maybe you'd start noticing the patterns. Maybe you'd start going, now here it goes beep, and then it goes boop, and then that whoosh noise, like some kind of futuristic door opening and closing. Who knows? Oh, God, stretching. Oh, it feels really good. There we go. It's taken a little while for this to start, isn't it? Oh, hello. Here we go. Let's pause. What the fuck are you guys doing running around like that? Please. Please. Heavens above. Have some decency. Have some decorum. Calm yourself. Cool your tits. Let's also connect up Dwarf Therapist. There we go. Is it working? What's that? That's better. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got Alath, we've got Avuz, we've got Iden, Mafol, Vukar, Zassit, and Zephon. But I don't think we'll have those for long, because I'm going to go straight over to the Community tab. I'm going to go to my Channel Points tab. Here we go. And then open up Manage Rewards and Challenges, Review Request Queue, and see that we've had 2 requests. We've got Dave _Velociraptor requesting a dwarf be named Dave, which makes sense. I like it. That's a very cogent choice. Good. Let's copy. And then we will close our eyes, have a little roll up and down. Click. Ooh, and it's Alath. There we go. Set nickname. No longer Alath. Now Dave. Commit. There we go. Markers complete. Claycree wants someone named Cavefish, which is, I feel, belligerently confusing. Let's name Vukar Cavefish. There we go. Commit. Markers complete. And Pope T100 from Righteous Boner. Let's have a little copy there. Iden can be Pope T100. Complete. Commit the change. And Orchimedes says, one for me, please, which I will respond to by naming one Orchimedes. There we go. Mafol. Bosh. Orchimedes. Commit. Markers complete. We've got 3 more unnamed dwarves remaining, so if someone wants to claim them, that's fine. But nobody has to. Nobody has to. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry if my English is not perfect, by the way, says XVi. Well, you know, that's fine. I mean, if you're not actually English, it would make a lot of sense for your English to not be perfect. By most standards, I think a lot of people in England don't speak perfect English. But what is perfect English? It's an imaginary thing, that's what it is. Hello, Bernie Bear 86. Your therapist is crooked. It is. I've given it a slight little tilt. I've given it a little 3-dimensional repositioning. I quite like it. It works well with the transitions, I feel. There we go. Right, let me just catch up here. Dr. Phineas wants a dwarf. Okay, Dr. Phineas, I'll do that quickly. But I'm not going to take us back to... Oh, come on. Let's just go back to Dwarf Therapist one more time for that glorious transition. Set nickname, paste, Dr. Phineas. Thou art in, sir. XXIV says, I speak French. Well, my French is pretty bad. Je ne parle pas. Je suis désolé, je ne parle pas français. I think that makes sense. I'm very upset I don't speak French or something. Something of that nature. Close. Arctrex says, any dwarf for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's give old Arctrex the next dwarf in line. Copy Zephon. Oh, hang on, there's another one above. Oh, we've still got the expedition leader available. Heavens above. Well, Bernie Burr. Oh, just pipped you at the post there, XXIV. Just pipped you at the post. Bernie Burr, there we go. Lovely. But you will get, when we get another dwarf arrive, don't worry, you're in the queue. Your request has been noted and will be, not endorsed, what's the word I'm looking for? Enacted? Something like that. See? I don't speak English that good either. Bernie Bear 86 voluntarily turning up for Dwarf Fortress stream. What is this madness? Is this not a Dwarf Fortress regular? Is this one of your people, Sal? Has he come and not normally watched Dwarf Fortress before? What the heck? What the funky dickens? Anyway, where were we? Let's do a little survey before we get too bogged down with the chat and start looking over there. What have we got here? So, we've got fairly nice open area. We've got some big flat tree-laden zones. I say flat, actually. No, it's mostly on the slope. Look. There's a big flat area, top right. That pops in. Other than that, it's a fairly steep affair with a little bit of flatness up top. There's a nice little plateau on that level. Wait, is this isn't the same place, is it? Is this the same place? Am I in the right place? If I remember rightly, Sal, there were some features of... Oh, no. Where are the cheeks? Where are the mounds? This is very odd. It feels different. Maybe it's correct, though. Who knows? That's not Telia's fabulous embark. I thought so. 19 tiles in and 40 tiles up. Is there a volcano on Telia's fabulous embark? Because there's a volcano very close. Hang on a minute. This could be an entire restart. Arse candles. Sal, if you look in the Discord, sorry to send you there. Oh, hello, I've got a message. Oh, it's you foolishly saying, looks like you did it okay. Sorry, Sal. No, I got it very wrong, you see. Anyway, where were we? Let's go... If you look in the Discord and scroll up just a bit, you can see a screenshot of exactly where I embarked. Do I need to redo this? Let's find out quick before we get too deep into the stream. I've only been going for 36 minutes. We could just about do a handbrake turn now. Could. It's possible. I will have to read out a shitload more names of groups, but hey, that's cool. Because I don't even know what's so fabulous about Telia's fabulous embark, apart from the fact that there's a little bit of landscape that's reminiscent of boobies or butt cheeks, depending on where your mind wanders. But, Corey Holloway, if I can change the name, by the way. You tell you what I'll do is, if I reject the old one, bonk, it's no longer in the queue. I think you get the points back. You can just redo it. And it will go back in the queue. So the next time we get some dwarves, I won't have to remember. And as most of the regulars here will know, it's best not to rely on me to remember things. It's best to give me a proper reminder. That's not 40 up and 19 along. My goodness. The embark is in the wrong spot. Arse candles. So I have to go back in and delete this entire thing, do I? Or I could just abandon this, couldn't I? Should we just immediately abandon these 7 dwarves to their own fates? Well, let's take a quick poll. Actually, this is the ideal circumstance in which a poll is useful, isn't it? Where the audience opinion is sought. Let's do it. Manage poll. Here we go. The last poll was to decide whether or not Righteous should be eating pizza or not. So, abandon or not? Question mark. There we go. Abandon. Do not. There we go. It's a lovely, clear, sensible poll. There we go. That should be in chat. Atop of chat. There you go. And let's see how it works out. Should only be 2 minutes. Abandon the 7 false embarkers. Oh, heavens above. I've actually done the poll without even seeing that Dave requested it. We're in synergy. We're having a large amount of alignment right now. I'm going to mark that as complete. I'm going to take those channel points. I'm going to kill those channel points. It was a while ago. We haven't done any pizzas. It looks like it is a unanimous call so far for abandonment. 7 people, a very iconic number in the world of dwarves, have voted to abandon this project immediately. I'm just going to wait for the timer to run out on the poll, but so far it's looking pretty unanimous. Is that going? Abanadon. I didn't even spell it right. I said Abanadon or not. What even is an Abanadon? That's probably completely skewed the results. People are like, oh no, I love Abanadons. Let's have an Abanadon. Is the purple thing going down at all? Or am I just... It is going down. It's just taking its time. It's fine. Come on, scoundrel. Have some patience. 2 minutes is a long time, isn't it? It's bloody ages. Come on. Come on, 2 minutes. Hurry up. Will the homeless dwarves possibly turn up in the new fort? I suspect it's quite likely, because if we abandon them this close, they are still in the world, so, I mean, it's all good, right? Well, Stone, we are deciding whether or not to abandon this embark immediately, because Sal has very generously pointed out that we're in the wrong spot. We're a little bit off. So we'll have to go right from the beginning again, but it'll be fine. I did the tricky bit of getting the world, but in the end fluffed the counting. That's right. The easy bits are usually where I fuck up. Right, well that was a unanimous 100% 9 votes cast abandoned. So we're going to do it. We're going to abandon it. Abandon embark. Let's quickly come over here. Excuse me. This is amazing, isn't it? This is probably my quickest fortress ever. There we go. Retire the fortress for the time being. No, abandon the fortress to ruin. There we go. Really quick. All active saves will be deleted. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. That's fine. My purple thing always goes down after 2 minutes. Heavens above. Archimedes. It's got to last a bit longer than that, surely. I mean, come on. Give it a little bit of extra effort. Or maybe just leave it alone for long enough. It'll be fine. It's the right place. The embark is in the wrong spot in that tile. It was the fastest fortress. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm the fastest fortresser in the world. I was going to say the West, but no. The world. I can fort faster than anybody in the entire universe, in fact. That's a bold claim. I don't think anyone's going to contest it. I don't think anyone's going to come out of the woodwork crying foul of my little claim there. Highly unlikely. I'm just trying to abandon the place. Why's it got to take so long? Come on. Come on, little blue squares. Just tick along. Tick, 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 tick. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who would have thought that saving could take so long? Got to save that the wagon was never killed. That's true. No one even took anything off the wagon. They just turned up and went, nah, and walked away again. You also need about 6x7 to get the river and the volcano in. Now that is a big embark. That is a large embark. We're going to have to be very efficient. 35 seconds to kill all 7 dwarves by radio headwires on speedrun.com. Holy shit. 35 seconds is quick. Mind you, I didn't even kill mine. Right, start playing. Here we go. Madangata. There we go. Play Dwarf Fortress. This should load up the map, and then with everybody watching, it'll be easier to select. Shall I stop recording? Because I've just recorded half an hour of nonsensical bullshit, basically. Should we do that, or do we just let the YouTubers figure it out? There's going to be somebody watching the video. That's a massive overstatement for the start. But maybe someone will watch the video and go, wait a minute, this isn't Telia's Fabulous Embark. I'm not watching this bullshit. Unrealising that in half an hour it'll be pointed out and I'd start again. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so if I remember rightly, the area is just this bad boy? Question mark? Why is there no longer a volcano there? That's... Huh. Am I... What? Is that my previous embark? I didn't stop recording, Dave. I'm still recording. I was uncommittal when I decided whether or not to stop or start. I'm probably just going to leave it. You know what I'm like. I can barely bring myself to stop and start the recording at the right time, let alone fucking edit. So how do we deal with this bullshit? Go back to design world with advanced parameters and reload. Okay, here we go. Okay, abort game. This is it. Everybody gets to watch me get some technical help. Design world with advanced parameters. Okay. You know what? I am going to stop this. Bye-bye, YouTubers. Maybe you'll get the right one next time. Maybe I won't even upload this. Who knows? Who knows? Bye for now. Bye.